Hi, and welcome to our usual monthly checkup for the Sossoldi project. Since this is the December recap, we decided to do something different and have a review of the entire year instead of the last 30 days and have a look at how the project grew. The first stats that shows this is probably the GitHub stars. We went from 280 to 1300 almost in just a year, which like um, shows how the project has gained a lot of interest and that there are many people that want to follow what we do and what we are building, and not that we are just a simple project for a small number of people. We had many pull requests and issues opened, 134 pull requests and 156 issues. We tried to work on all of them, and 90 PRs got merged, which I think is a pretty good number. Unfortunately, a few of those we had to close them because either we took too much time to review them, and when we came back to the creator, maybe they didn't respond, maybe they weren't interested anymore, and that's our fault, I would say. But we got better in time, and we managed to improve this part in being able to review PRs much faster now. And also, some of those were just features that we weren't ready for, I would say. Like the app, it's at an early stage, and to push big changes, I don't think it was the correct moment. So we decided to close a few of them, but it doesn't mean that we won't come back to them in a later moment and try to implement those. Also about issues, we had many issues reported, but also feature requests, and we tried to basically merge all of those, or at least the ones that we thought were useful to the app and were actual improvements. And I can proudly say that we worked on most of them. We still have a few open, and if you want to help the project, having a look at that list, I think it's the best way probably to understand what needs to be done. And if you are early in the project and early with Flutter, I would say to have a look at the good first issues, which could be a good way to start and enter the project if you want. Also here we had a few that were duplicates or discarded for the same reasons as the PRs that I mentioned before. We can now have a look at the top contributors. Uh, of course, Luca is at the top. Then we have Bonjo, Frez, and Mike. They all made a lot of improvements to the app. They all spent a lot of time working on it, and I can only thank them for the work that they did. I show up a second, but I don't think I deserve the same credits that they do, because their changes which were much more important than mine. I try to work on more the documentation and small bugs, while they impacted more the project with bigger features and bigger fixes. So um, all the kudos goes to them. And of course, it's not just the top five. The project is basically welcoming people like every month, I would say, at this point. And we can proudly say that we reached 52 contributors, which is an amazing number. And it's not even 52 the correct number, because there are a few that are not showing up on GitHub, because we have a UX and UI team, but also people on marketing, and that help me and help the project grow. So I can proudly say that even if you are not a developer and if you're interested in the project, you can come in. We can have a chat, and if you have an idea, maybe you want to bring the project on another platform, maybe you want to help, like writing new posts or helping in the UX UI or any other thing, I think we are always open to talk and to have a look at new ideas to build this project even more. Um, because I'm a strong believer that open source is not just for developers. Open source is for everyone who wants to help, everyone who wants to build something that is good, that is beautiful, that is helpful for many people. And so, yeah, feel free to reach out if you have interesting ideas. This year we also released our apps on both Android and iOS, and I can proudly say that the numbers are really good on my point of view. We had like 15,000 downloads combined, and we still have more than 5,000 users active, which is a number that I didn't expect to achieve, I would say. And it shows that we are building something that it's not just for us developers, but it's something that is useful for many people, and that I can proudly say it's installed on a lot of devices and it's helping people keeping track of their money and understand where they can maybe improve their finances. We are also on a ride. In December, we managed to complete all the steps, and we are finally available on the store as well. I think it's also there's an important achievement for an open source project like ours, which is free and which cares deeply about open source. And for this achievement, I can't stress enough how much I want to thank Mike, because he worked on this for months. It wasn't easy, but he managed to make it work, and he managed to develop everything that was needed. And now, if you follow the link, you will see that we are available there as well. Of course, if you have the app, you can just search for Sossoldi and you will find us there. So, what's coming for 2026? You might recognize this slide from the previous video, because I think these three challenges are what will shape 2026, and are three really really important challenges which will bring the app forward and will bring the app in being like not just a budgeting app, but something more all-rounded that can help you track your net worth entirely. And this can be achieved with the open banking APIs that could be provided to us by Enable Banking. We had a talk with them. They are more than willing to help. So if anyone's want to come in and help us bridge us and them, we are more than happy. I can give you all the details to develop this, and we can work on it. The second part is about investments and multi-currency. Of course, also a really important feature that has been asked many times by a lot of people, and it's something that we want to build. It's something that we want to be able to use everyone in the app. And so hopefully 2026 will be the year in which we achieve this. And then last but not least, it's multi-device and self-hosting. Many people said that they would like to use the app on more than one device, would like to access it, would like to maybe share it with another person. And they also mentioned like how they would like to have it hosted somewhere so that they don't lose the data if, let's say, the device breaks, or if they have other issues. And so this is something that we want to provide them with, and we will work on in 2026. If you are interested again in any of these three challenges, feel free to come in the Discord. Feel free to come in to GitHub and let us know, and we will provide you with all the information needed, and we will try to spec everything as best as possible. I think that's it for 2026. I will like to thank everyone that has worked on the project, that's worked on the app for this year and the past years. We have amazing numbers, I would say. We are doing great. We have more than 500 people on the Discord, and we have people joining every day basically at this point. So I can proudly say that we are moving forward, that building something free and building something great is still possible in 2026. And yeah, just thank you and see you in the next recap.